On a beautiful evening, Melvin, a well-known businessman, walked to the coffee shop for a cup of coffee. He began to admire the beauty of the coffee shops and its surrounding. He had the idea of launching his own coffee shop after receiving his coffee. So he decided to do some research on how to start a business and came across our organization KGF Berhad. He came to our company a few days later and decided to make an appointment with the CEO. He spoke with the clerk and made an appointment. Later that day, he met with the CEO to outline his project's concepts and goals. The CEO was interested about the proposal and chose to move forward with it. So he scheduled a meeting with the project management group.
Good morning, guys. I have a good news for you guys. So we have a new project for you guys. So this is our project, our new project.
The management team began discussing among themselves and eventually decided to accept the project. After the discussion, Rocky was appointed as the project manager for this project. Rocky began the process of forming the project team and assigning responsibilities and roles to them. He provided a briefing on how to properly complete the assignment.
Then, based on their positions, he assigned duties and responsibilities to each person. As a good leader of the project, he oversees the overall progress of the project and manages problems under different portfolios below him. This is Mr. Patan, the administrative manager. He provides support in the office documentation and organizing information of the project. This is Mr. Naishagar, the commercial manager. He is in charge of relation between the environmental department and local authorities to keep the project operation going smoothly. This is Mr. Alibaba, the financial manager. He is responsible to manage company's funds and resources and in charge of procurement of the project materials. This is our engineer, Mr. Andrews. He is responsible for engineering related problems, which is identifying and rectifying problems of the IETS system. This is Mr. Gandhi Mahan, HR assistant. He is in charge of the company and workers' well-being in terms of salary and human resource related issues. After the lunch meeting, the team continues with the subsequent meetings where they discuss about the project's overview, objective, goals, and general approach.
Then they continue with the discussion of schedule, resource requirements, risk management and evaluation methods. The PM explains about the plan which should contain sufficient information at any time, what remains to be done, when, what resources, by whom and project completion with output of the deliverables. The PM makes a list of the major activities that must be completed to achieve the objectives and he illustrates the work breakdown structure of the project. 2 months later, the client goes to meet the PM to know the progress of the project. He was not satisfied with the work done up until now.
So, how's the progress of our project?
Oh yes sir, it's going well. This is the plan about our project and how far that work has been done. This is the progress of our project so far. You can see here is the system.
Why it's taking so long? What's the problem?
No sir, it's going well actually. I'm sorry for the trouble. I will discuss about this issue to the team immediately.
Do you realize how late you are?
Yes sir, actually I will call our engineer now itself. Wait hello. 1 minute sir. Oh, he didn't answer his call.
No, it's okay.
Okay sir, we will try to finish the project as soon as possible.
The project manager was ensuring that the project management team was on pace to finish the project on schedule. A month later, the CEO invited the client to have a look at the site to make sure the client is satisfied with the progress of the project. The project manager displayed the project's modification and updates, which eventually met all the client's requirements. The client was impressed with the work progress and improvement made. Few months later, the project was successfully completed.